Hello, everybody. It's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. How are we doing today, everybody? Hopefully well enough. Today is September 5th, Thursday night, Valhalla Nights in Good City as always, and joining with me is a very special birthday boy.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ein Falseblood, GaleForce's very own mercenary of death and bearer of the 13th tarot. Talk is cheap, and my services aren't. So put your money where the mouth. I can't.
Put the money in the bag.
Put the money somewhere, and the business will talk somehow.
Goodness gracious, Ein. Well, how are you feeling today on your wonderful 26th birthday?
Pretty good.
You old yet?
Huh? I mean, always.
Well, let's just go on with it then. Let's see how we want this night to go. Calvin says, but mine's birthday was a month ago. What are you talking about, Calvin?
I'm confused.
Don't mind me, by the way, if you hear any slurping. I have my water, and then I also have a mango smoothie I've got prepared with me today.
We've already read through all of these, haven't we? No, actually.
Remember, we cut off last time because we did go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
What about August 5th, Calvin?
Oh, the announcement poster that you made.
The fake fan thing. My bad that I was editing that at 3 at night, crying out loud.
Alright, well, we'll go ahead and just jump in and read the news first.
Sure. You want this one or you want me?
You go ahead and take this one.
First space colony plans to develop its own army by Lana Smithy. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population.
Interesting.
Don't you love
Alice
space
Rabbit in
militaries?
space. Ah, yes, I love the UNSC. I was trying to think of a whimsical,
yes, the whimsical
UNSC,
UNSC from the Halo series. I love the whimsy that they bring, alongside other things that they bring, such as the Flood.
This one's probably going to be a very interesting.
Oh, I only just noticed. Well, it's your turn, brother!
With Mary's anime pillow, nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to these new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be different somewhat, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma.
When you're being judged on, wow, just a pillow, trash taste, that's absolutely hilarious. Y2K, the final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster of 2016's Y2K, a post-modern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku Project Remaster and Sting's Face Remastered. Actually goated references both ends. Absolutely. Full chart including lifetime sales, Sting's Face, Water Pro Wrestling G, and Dang It Ron Paul.
Can't believe Hatsune Miku got
I
a
love
remaster.
Hatsune Miku. If I probably look up Valhalla Hatsune Miku, there's probably like a good Willem design of her, I definitely think. Goodness gracious. That's pretty good,
Yeah.
Well, let's get on with today then.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and just save.
Yeah. When Tracy's gonna do Meet You Towers if you redeem for it, but otherwise I'm as Jill as can be.
Alrighty. I am a little bit under the weather, so I apologize if my talent is not as good as it usually is. So
You're here, and that's what matters. And we did wait in off stream with me asking, like, "Hey, you gonna be fine?"
that's fine.
Hi, Kappa.
Hello, Kappa. Good evening.
Ah, Jill. I'm out to get firecrackers.
Firecrackers?
It's New Year's, right? We need some.
Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead.
I'll be back in a bit. Everyone sounds better when they're drunk. Not really, Calvin. Not really, I'll be honest with you. If you can't understand them, that's half of it. And let's be honest here, when people tune into my videos because of my lisp, they can't understand me.
Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Oh, he literally just fizzled in and out of existence.
I mean, I'm assuming that Gil is serving him, so I'm very just inside. Yeah, he just said greetings, just started walking by Jill as he's setting up.
Bro existed for like 5 seconds.
Goodness gracious.
Anyway, let's start.
Haunted Jamie sprite that says greetings and haunts your bar.
Shh.
I have no idea what you even tried to type there, Calvin, but if you're going to sleep, have a good night.
It's,
These Valhalla streams are later, mostly on account for the fact that I am, I am coming off of work shifts and all like that. But it's the best that works out for us, especially for tonight. Thursday is Ein's off days usually, and it's his birthday.
Yep.
Just thank you again for humoring me on this Thursday with spending some of your time here.
Of course. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up.
Welcome back, guy that wouldn't come back twice.
By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. And there were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made that noise. Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. Noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars Blast. A Mars Blast with a guy that wouldn't come back twice.
As you were doing that segment, I was looking at my space, my OBS, and realized that since I had tweaked the desktop audio since I last streamed Mistia's and Engage, you were peaking the mic just from my settings. So you're peaking at red, so I had to tone down to my usual decibel level.
Oh.
You weren't being loud. It's just that I usually have my stuff way lower.
Yeah.
Because ear protection is very good to practice, as I don't want to go hard of hearing when I'm in my 20s. That's a me quirk more than anything. I feel like I always have everything super, super low if I'm gonna be like listening to something, especially in earbuds.
Yeah. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. dude did not. He doubled down.
Bro says I'm him.
Nah, I'd win.
Really?
He kills people. Nah, I'd win.
Also, can I just say how iconic it is that when you say tonight, I'm feeling under the weather, so I might not be the best, and then you have 3 characters back to back that you're putting together.
Christ, I hate it.
This
I
is
hate it.
absolutely wonderful for you.
Please, put me out of my St. Louis, Missouri.
That's the first time I've ever heard of that.
Jill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways to sing stuff like that. You're right. Sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. I suggest you try suplex next time. It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. God, this is gonna be so graining on my voice.
Yeah. Then we got
Getting
Ingram
kinda
back for all customers. I will say, it feels like Jamie's right on the mark, because usually when we're serving the girls mostly, they're all actually sweet or on the rots, but we don't get anybody else really asking for for anything stronger.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
So, what other guys have we had? We've had Mario, but he likes girly stuff. We have Art, but he's a cheapskate. Yeah.
I mean, Virgilio usually kind of likes a... Well, I wouldn't say strong.
Virgilio's kind of all over the place. So,
yeah.
We probably served him like a manually drink once or twice or so when you've had your brain meltdowns, but nothing like that's why I said that it's his preference.
That's the person that usually gets like the strong drinks is Dawson.
Yeah, but, well, you say strong drinks, you mean like the majority of his orders are just beer of big?
Well, beer and gut punch.
Fair enough, fair enough. Oh yeah, I guess he counts, but I don't think we've ever had Jamie and Dawson together then. So yeah.
Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. See, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I need to look for a specific file that... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection. Need to hide something? The second one. It's easy to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? Please, oh my god.
I know what I'm just gonna title this video. It's just gonna be I'm gurgling noises. I'm
so tired.
I'm just, you know the Green Mile? I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired. Boss.
If you're not good for tonight, you can keep this to be a shorter stream.
Like I said, I did probably like an hour and a half or so.
Okay, maybe like 2 or 3 days tops then. Let's see how this goes. Okay?
Yeah. He causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, and your gums, and your toes. Everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Let's give him a gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right.
If you need to take water breaks tonight too,
I probably will.
Yeah, maybe when Joe takes her break, that'll just be a good like 5 minutes for you or so. Just don't push yourself, okay?
Yep. That ought to do it.
Well, yeah, you can count.
For once, for once.
Yeah. I can't make fun of you yet.
Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple of extras in his, actually.
4 characters you're voicing at once.
So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Oh, it's a pleasure, Jamie. But I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Please leave.
Get out of here.
Don't count on it. You've said that twice. God. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day? Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people.
I just want to laugh because last time that we had Ingram in the bar, the YouTube video I titled it was literally Ingram in the not so very bad day. And
Ingram in the bad day.